There are 3 things that I do every single day to avoid the dentist. So let's talk about what they are so you can add them to your routine as well. Hi, my name is Whitney and I'm a dental hygienist here to talk about how I personally avoid the dentist. And before we get into it, I need to make it clear that when I say avoid the dentist, I mean avoiding the dentist for things like fillings, crowns, root canals, not for routine checkups and cleanings. Like, my goal is to only go to the dentist for maintenance, and that's the point of this video. How to avoid needing to see the dentist for anything other than routine exams at your cleaning appointments. These 3 things that I do at home do not replace your dental cleaning appointments. They only help you stop getting cavities and preventing you from getting gum disease, thus never needing to see your dentist for dental work, only for checkups. And I've been doing these 3 things for over 10 years and I literally haven't had a cavity since, knock on wood. Okay. Let's start. Number 1, I invested in an electric toothbrush. Seriously, using an electric toothbrush makes toothbrushing feel less like a chore and more like an act of self-care. Once you start using one, not only will it significantly improve your dental health, since using a manual toothbrush correctly is difficult, most people use them wrong, but electric toothbrushes are super easy since they do all the work for you. All you have to do is guide it along from tooth to tooth and angle the bristles toward the gums. Most have pressure sensors, so you know exactly how hard you're supposed to be pressing, because I remember before I was a dental hygienist and my hygienist would tell me to not be too gentle, but make sure you're being gentle, but not too gentle. And I was always so stressed because I was like, how am I supposed to know what is gentle, but not too gentle? And so an electric toothbrush with a pressure sensor was a game changer for me. It literally told me when I was pressing too hard and it finally made sense. So my rule of thumb is to always brush just enough for the pressure sensor to not alert you. Also, most electric toothbrushes also have timers to make sure you're brushing for the full 2 minutes. So really, you need to be brushing for 2 minutes twice each day. I'm not gonna lie, I used to not brush for the full 2 minutes in my early college days, but now that I do, there's no turning back. Also, there's some statistics out there showing that about 50% of Americans only brush their teeth once each day, which is so bad. It needs to be twice, once in the morning and once at night. And you need to make sure you're using an anti-cavity toothpaste that has the ADA seal of acceptance, so you know the paste has been tested for safety and efficacy and you're sure that it's actually going to prevent against cavities. I will link some product suggestions of toothpaste as well in the description box below. One of my best friends actually switched to a natural toothpaste a few years ago and she got a cavity within 6 months, and she was so sad because she never had a cavity in her entire life. And we're in our 30s, so stick to the legit toothpaste if you want to avoid the dentist. Next up, number 2, cleaning between my teeth every single day. So electric toothbrushes, although amazing, they can't reach between the teeth. No toothbrush can. Toothbrushes can only reach the fronts, backs, and tops, or bottoms, which is about 60% of your tooth. And the other 40% is between your teeth, where the brush cannot reach. Okay, so like 40% is a lot, yeah? Make sure you're flossing, and make sure you're flossing correctly. I will link my technique videos on how to properly use traditional string floss. You really want to go up and down and hug the tooth, making a C shape with the floss so you can really wrap the string around each tooth, enough for it to actually disappear slightly under the gums. Lots of people floss incorrectly. They do the sawing motion, which is wrong. I don't know why so many movies show it like that. Once I started flossing correctly, my gums never bled again. I really started going up and down to remove debris from between my teeth. And if you're struggling with string floss, you can consider using a floss pick, water flosser combo. I do have videos all about that if you want to learn more. As well as interdental brushes. Those are another option for cleaning between your teeth, especially if you struggle with gum disease or bleeding gums. But yeah, just find what works best for you. Make sure you're using something to clean between your teeth at least 1 time each day. And never skip a day. It only takes about 24 to 48 hours for plaque to harden into tartar. So missing 1 day of flossing can set your teeth up for both cavities and gum disease. Seriously, you will keep your teeth and gums extremely healthy by simply never skipping a night of cleaning between your teeth. Okay, so quick recap. We are brushing 2 times a day and we are flossing and are cleaning between our teeth 1 time each day. What is number 3, do you ask? It's a tongue scraper. When I started using a tongue scraper, I remember being like, oh, this is what fresh breath is supposed to be like. I will never not use one. About 90% of the bacteria that is associated with bad breath is found on your tongue. And studies have shown that heavy bacteria buildup on the tongue tongue can spread to your teeth and gums and tissues in your mouth, cause bad breath, and even lead to tonsil stones. If you don't know what those are, let me tell you, you don't want them. I will link a video of mine as well about tonsil stones to learn more, but for the purpose of this video, start using a tongue scraper at least one time each day. I use mine twice. You will be astonished by what you see come off your tongue. And if you don't have an actual tongue scraper, you can use a metal spoon from your kitchen. It really does work. So in all, my routine to avoid the dentist is brushing with proper technique at least twice each day, and flossing and or cleaning between my teeth at least once each day with proper technique, as well as using a tongue scraper every single day. That's really all I need, those 3 things. And if you happen to be cavity prone or gingivitis prone, like you've always struggled with cavities and or gum issues, I will link those videos of mine for a couple of extra things you can add specifically to cater to those issues. I used to be a little cavity prone, or was it that I just wasn't brushing and flossing correctly? Either way, I sometimes still use an anti-cavity mouthwash when focusing on cavity prevention. And for those struggling with gum issues, usually it's recommended to add another cleaning between your teeth method in addition to traditional string floss. But for the general public, brushing, flossing, tongue scraping is all you need to avoid the dentist. And again, this does not mean you should skip your dental checkups. No. I'm just saying your dental checkups will go more smoothly with no problems if you keep up with your teeth at home. So if you remember anything from this video, just remember that visiting your dentist office routinely for simple checkups and cleanings is the goal. And even more important than the twice a year dental cleanings is staying on top of your dental care at home every single day for the 6 months between your dental appointments. Because your dentist and your hygienist, seeing them twice a year is very important, but you are the one who can significantly improve the health of your mouth by taking care of your teeth for that entire 6 months between dental checkups. Make those 6 months count. And I know getting on routine with healthy habits at home can be hard, so that's why I also want to share bettermouth.com with you. It's a program that is great at helping you keep yourself accountable. It's like having an oral health coach right there with you on your phone as text messages, so you never miss a brushing or flossing or tongue scraping session at home, because no one wants a toothache and no one wants dental problems or needing fillings and crowns and root canals. We can avoid all of that by simply brushing and flossing and tongue scraping daily. And that's it. I hope this video helped you. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications if it did. I will link my technique videos on how to properly brush, how to properly floss, all that good stuff, as well as my free oral care guide that has all that information in one place. And of course, we can all use a little extra boost of healthy habits in our lives, so be sure to check out bettermouth.com to help you better your mouth at home. I'll link it all in the description. Thank you again for watching. Peace, love, and teeth.